Again, this is Jazz 313 here with an update about silver. I don't worry about the what happened yesterday. Historic went down $30, but my point is, in China, it's $50 higher per ounce. It's like $90 here, and it's $140 an ounce in China. So there's some games being played, some manipulation being played. But let me just show you what a dollar is worth. And this right here, what we have here are some old silver certificates. Silver certificates are, I'm gonna show you the game they play. Right here, you say that this note is a legal tender and its face value of all debts. On the bottom, on the back of this is called silver certificate. It's at the very top, I'm sorry. So back in the day, this right here was worth, this $1 is worth $100 or $90 or $130, wherever you at. This silver certificate is from 1935. I want you to just see. That's what this dollar was worth. Now, this same dollar, today, you could get an ounce of gold for $1 back in 1934. This same dollar, Federal Reserve note, will only get you, this right here is worth 100 of these. Let me break it down to you. 1 to 100, or you can reverse it 100 to 1. This right here is a silver certificate from 1953. This silver certificate, right now, if you have one of these before they, this is called fiat money, the U.S. Treasury sold it to the Federal Reserve Bank, which is a function of the government, but it's a private corporation. Let me just make this clear. I don't want to rush. This is a silver certificate from 1953. If the dollar, let me show you the dollar value. If you had this, you would have 5 of these, which would be $500. So this is devalued, pay close attention, devalued. It's like 1%. So holding fiat money is, in my mind, kind of crazy. I don't want to call anybody retarded. That's a strong word. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to Noah's Ark. I feel like Noah when he's telling the people the flood is coming. I want people to understand, I don't care who you are. I don't want you to get lost in the shuffle. Yeah, your 401k, they inflate this thing. Give an example. I'm looking at some Frosty Flakes. I can remember when my kids was little, I used to be able to buy that same box for $1.99. I was at the local Kroger yesterday just doing some price shopping. The same box is $5.99. Baking soda. I brushed my teeth with baking soda. I can remember when I was in undergrad, I graduated in 1983, my undergrad, you can buy a box of baking soda for 19 cents. The same one is $1.99. But just let me just show you right here, purchasing power of $1 in 2020. This is kind of dated. You can get a Hershey's bar. You can get, put it this way, in 1913, you can get 30 of them for $1. Right now, you can't even get a Hershey bar at Home Depot for $3.29. A roll of toilet tissue costs 10 cents. I don't know what a roll of toilet tissue costs now because I buy so much from Costco. Let's say 17 oranges you can get back in 1971 for $6.39. I just brought a bag of oranges from Costco. It was $9.99. One McDonald's coffee in 2000, you can get it for $1. I don't know what it costs right now. But the Federal Reserve Act create a central bank with the ability to manage a company's money supply. President Roosevelt, he criminalized in 1932 the possession of gold. The Bretton Woods Agreement established a gold standard for the US dollar. But here's what got us right here. The gold standard is abandoned and currencies are no longer linked to gold. That's why I want to stop right here. If the true value right now gold, let's just say around $5,000. When they devalued it, it was $35 for the same ounce. This silver back in the day, back when they did this, was $119 an ounce. So we talking about inflation proofing your money, holding your money, putting your money in the banks. You can act like you have a lot of money. It's like when I went to Jamaica to a friend's wedding, I converted $100, but I got back $6 million. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm a millionaire in Jamaica, but that money is only good in Jamaica. Here's what is real money: silver and gold. That's from the biblical times. I just don't want to see the small people get eaten alive. And I showed you the difference between a silver certificate and a United States Federal Reserve note. This is a promissory note that can be devalued. And these guys in Washington, I keep printing money. We have $37 trillion in debt. I'm going to do my Dr. Umar. Let me repeat that again. $37 million. Your dollar that you're sitting on, this $5 from 53, is only worth 5 cents in reality based on the gold. This is what they call fiat money. I'm not a financial advisor. I would hope and pray that you do your own research. If you got money in the attic, in the safe, take it to your local gold or silver coin shop. But right now, you can go, I brought a 10-ounce piece of silver yesterday at Costco. I know I paid too much, but I'm in for the long haul. Get some silver and gold in your portfolio to hedge against inflation. Because yeah, you may look at your statement and see that you're growing, but your purchasing power, that's what this a dollar's worth. Purchasing power is weak. Another thing I want to go into, they call it the debasement of money. Like this was pure silver. Every coin up until I think 63, 64 was pure silver, pure gold. Then debasing it, they started putting copper in it, and more copper, less. Then they put lead in it. And you see they got rid of the penny. It was costing them 3 cents to make a penny. And the penny is not even really worth a penny. So it's cheaper for the US Treasury to get all the pennies and just melt them down. And if you got a whole lot of pennies, I would, if you're not pressed for money, I would say hold on to that copper. Because copper, it's a commodity. Right now it's like $5 an ounce. It went up to $6 an ounce. You could have got it for $3 an ounce. But I know it's going up because it is considered a precious, not a precious metal, but when you look at copper pipes, you look at your TVs, you look at your radiators, you need copper. That is something that God created, man has fashioned. But again, this is Jazz 313. I want you to please subscribe, please click, please share. 98% of people who watch my channel are not subscribers, which I appreciate. We're growing as far as usage hours, but I just want to educate people and give them my perspective. And I've been buying this for a long time. I got some of this silver, like I said. My grandfather, people ask me, how did you learn all this? I learned all this from a guy with a third grade education. His name was Johnny McFall. He was my grandfather. Every time we would go and make money, we would have a tree business. And he would teach us to go and buy silver and gold. And probably one of the best things I ever had, and God has been good to me. I'm not religious, but I am a very humble man who know God has blessed me. You know, have my investments, retired high school principal, have my Social Security. But I want you to live this life. I've been retired since I was 57. I'm going on my 8th year in July. And I want everybody to retire. I'm not telling you to forego your 401k, forego your Roth, forego what other investment tools you have, because everybody's path is different. I just want you to get some silver and some gold in your portfolio, because the value of the dollar is I just illustrated it. I don't know how much more can I illustrate this fact. Again, this is Jazz313. Click subscribe and share. And if you learned something today, please put in a comment. I hope I enlightened you. That was my purpose. Again, thank you.